Right now on Apple Valley News Now at 5, new information coming out on America's latest school shooting in Georgia. Plus, a Pasco family of 11 are now without a place to call home. We'll tell you how you can help. And a local women's shelter is asking for help from the public. We'll explain. Stacy?
And we've got a lot going on traffic-wise today. Check it out. Multiple accidents in the area causing traffic jams through the Tri-Cities. All the details coming up.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining us on this Thursday. It's September the 5th. I'm Austin Reed. And as Stacy was just mentioning, we begin with that breaking news. This is on I-182, right after the bridge connecting Richland to Pasco near SR 240. Eastbound lanes are blocked due to an injury crash. Traffic is down to one lane. One car apparently flipped in the roadway. On the westbound side, traffic is backed up at George Washington Way all the way to Road 68. This is due to yet another crash where one vehicle hit the bridge there. No word on any injuries in that crash. Washington State Patrol on the scene at both crashes. Avoid the areas if at all possible. Updates at applevalley.newsnow.com. Several local fire crews responded to a fire on Bateman Island this afternoon. Around 3 o'clock, fire officials on the scene say the blaze moved rapidly through the island due to the dry and windy conditions. At this time, officials are unsure of the amount of brush that the blaze tore through or the cause of the fire. We'll keep you updated on this situation as well at applevalleyNewsNow.com. A family member of the occupants of the Tuesday night garage fire in Pasco are asking the community to help their brother, sister-in-law, and the couple's 9 children. The large family had to evacuate their home because of a fire in the garage on Tamworth Lane. The family of 11 lost everything in that house, either to fire or smoke damage. So the family members started a GoFundMe page, hoping to help purchase some much-needed essentials and to find some temporary housing. Now, the family member talked to Apple Valley News Now. He says they are a wonderful and dedicated family to both their church and community.
We got them a motel, which they're staying in 2 separate rooms. We're looking for a place for them to, for the next, after this weekend, we're looking for a place that it's at least a 4 to 5 bedroom house so that they can accommodate with their 9 children. They are the best people. They are so wonderful that, so he is involved in a church service as a deacon.
And that guy's name, Peter, he has set up a GoFundMe page like we mentioned for the family. You can find the direct link to that by going to our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com. As for a cause in the fire, it is still under investigation. When it comes to fires, we still aren't out of the woods just yet, especially when we're talking about wildland fires. That's because we have another warm-up. First Alert, Stacy Lee joining us now to explain when that heat alert will begin. Stacy.
That's right. That heat alert has begun today, and we are in that through Sunday. It looks like all through the area in orange, which is pretty much the entire state of Washington, all the way down into Oregon, and then add to that red flag warnings from the Canadian border all the way down to the California border, cascades in that red flag warning for the weekend. So a lot going on weather-wise, especially those hot temperatures. Let's take a peek outside right now. Dust Devil Sky Cam, the guys are getting ready to play. You do see a layer of smoke and haze, and that's going to be an issue as well. As you can see, hazy tonight. Going to be warm at the game at 7 o'clock, cooling down into the 70s if you're heading that way to catch their final homestand. Temperatures elsewhere around the area, it's hot, a little bit cooler because of that smoke and haze, but look at these temperatures all over in the 90s. So mild and calm night tonight, light winds, more smoke and haze coming up from central Oregon. I'll break all that down in a couple of minutes. Extreme fire danger heading into the weekend, but good news, we'll see cooler temperatures headed our way next week. Austin?
All right, Stacy, thank you. Well, new tonight, youth gang violence is a serious problem in Yakima County, but community partners are revitalizing a task force designed to reduce youth gang activity. In 2018, the city of Yakima got a $150,000 grant to fund the Gang Reduction and Intervention Task Force, known as GRIT. It brought local organizations, authorities, and schools together to find ways to prevent youth gang violence by intervening in young people's lives before it's too late, connecting them with mentors too.
Bring together people that were either had been in gangs and that had gotten out of them, and that we were asking to help really work on those youths that were involved in gangs to get them out of gangs.
The task force stalled when it ran out of money, but community partners are now working to recruit more people to help them make a difference moving forward. The Grace Kitchen's biggest fundraiser of the year is coming up. The Grace Gala happens October 25th at 6 p.m. at the Three Rivers Convention Center in Kennewick. It is the third annual gala where the community raises money to support the women in employment at the Grace Kitchen. The Grace Kitchen is a nonprofit that gives survivors of trafficking, addiction, homelessness, and poverty the opportunity for employment. To learn job and life skills, 75% of the kitchen's funding comes from the community with this fundraising. The other 25% of the operating budget is funded through the kitchen's pasta and catering program.
But we really see these as tools to build confidence for the women we serve. We have a heavy focus on professional development because our 18-month program actually graduates women into full-time living wage jobs so they can rise out of poverty and stand on their own 2 feet and break those cycles of trafficking and gang affiliation and addiction in our city.
Now, Bookwalter is the gala's wine sponsor, and Amanda Lorraine, the founder of the Grace Kitchen, says it will be a lovely evening to get dressed up and also hear from guest speakers. Now, that's Father Greg Boyle, one of the big speakers who is the founder of the largest gang intervention employment program in the world. Again, the event is coming up on Friday, October 25th at 6 p.m. in Kennewick. And we're following up tonight. The community of Winder, Georgia is mourning the two 14-year-old children and 2 teachers who were killed Wednesday during the mass shooting at a high school. We're also learning that the FBI had been tipped off about the 14-year-old suspected shooter last year. Ryan Young has the latest tonight.
And so, God, as we come before you tonight, we come before you with humbled hearts.
As the Winder community grieves the killing of 2 students and teachers from Appalachia High School.
I can't really process anything right now, so I'm just sad that people had to die.
Warning signs about a 14-year-old alleged shooter emerged. Colt Gray and his father were questioned by law enforcement last year regarding several tips about online threats to commit a school shooting. The FBI Atlanta and the Jackson County Sheriff's Office said in a joint statement that they received tips about online threats in May of 2023 and tracked then 13-year-old Gray as a possible subject and interviewed him. The subject denied making the threats online. The father stated he had hunting guns in the house, but the subject did not have unsupervised access to them. And there was no probable cause for arrest or further action at the time, according to the statement. This afternoon, CNN obtained this incident report from the Jackson County Sheriff's Office detailing that interview. Colt expressed concern that someone is accusing him of threatening to shoot up a school, stating that he would never say such a thing, even in a joking manner. Jackson County alerted local schools for continued monitoring, but he later moved to neighboring Barrow County, where the shooting occurred. And that's where law enforcement source tells CNN authorities found writings inside Gray's bedroom that they believe he wrote referencing the 2018 Parkland school shooting in Florida. Georgia Bureau of Investigation said the gun used in the school shooting was an AR platform weapon. Due to Gray being a minor, he's being held at the Gainesville Regional Youth Detention Center, but will be tried as an adult. The school shooting has been heartbreaking for many, especially those who knew the victims. 14-year-old students Mason Shearmahorn and Christian Angulo. Christian's friends remember him as the class clown.
When I found out, I started crying, and I just got mad because I was like, why would you just shoot innocent people that you even know? So it's just like really sad because like you didn't even know him, and he's actually like a sweet person. You know, like class clown. He was one of those, and he was funny.
Teachers Christian Aremi and Richard Aspinall, a former football coach.
We used to have these good laughs. He used to tell me about his daughter. He had a wife and kids, and that's just so wild to me now that I talked to him that morning. And he said he liked my shirt, and now I just never talked to him again.
One student telling us she feels unsafe to return to school.
It's a place I did honestly feel safe. Every time I walked into school, I never thought anything would happen to me. Like, that's honestly a place I've honestly felt protected. Now, I don't even want to be in the hallways alone.
And that was Ryan Young reporting. Back in Washington state today, U.S. Senator Maria Cantwell joined local leaders and elected officials at the Pacific Northwest National Laboratory SQUIM Lab to celebrate the dedication of the RV Resilience, a first of its kind electric hybrid powered research vessel. When running on just electricity, the catamaran, is almost completely silent and emission-free, which allows it to collect data without disturbing wildlife. Scientists from PNNL will be using the Resilience to study the environmental impacts of harnessing marine energy. Our Toby Solving will have more on this coming up tonight at 6. And Apple Valley News Now live at 5 is just getting started. Coming up, we are learning more about the new turf at Walla Walla High School. And Stacy is tracking a big warm-up. Details in her first alert forecast. As we leave you to break, here's a live picture from our Legends Skycam. This is I-182. As we mentioned at the top of our newscast, multiple crashes, and we are following the latest at applevalleyNewsNow.com.
Backed by popular demand, it's Steve Hun Kia's 2 for $222, but only while supplies last during the summer clearance sale. If Steve Hun Kia can sell 2 new Kias for $222, imagine what you'll save on all-wheel drive SUVs, but only at SteveHunKia.com.
You love the internet. But do you love your internet? Do frozen screens make your heart melt? Do buffering wheels give you butterflies? Didn't think so. You should meet Ziply Fiber. It's faster, it's friendlier, it's fiber. Ziply is fiber optic internet. That means no lag and no buffering. Gotta love it. Ziply Fiber. Call 1-888-GO-ZIPLY or visit ziplyfiber.com/GoZiply. Plans as low as $10 a month.
Discover Curve Appeal in Kennewick, your personalized med spa. Experience our one-on-one services and treatments designed to make you look and feel your best. From laser hair removal or electrolysis to Botox or body contouring and laser treatments, we tailor our services to your unique needs. Our medical professionals ensure you leave feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. Ready to look and feel your best? Visit CurveAppealTC.com to schedule your consultation.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is teeing up for the Epson Tour Road to the LPGA Tournament with an exciting round of the $100,000 Go for the Green giveaway. Win up to $5,000 in cash and prizes every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in August. Play with your club wildcard to earn entries every day. Then multiply them up to 10 times on Mondays. Then Saturday, September 7th, 3 lucky players will putt to win up to $10,000 cash. Wild Horse Resort and Casino, Pendleton.
Our state has changed a lot in the last 140 years. We know because MultiCare has been here, guided by a single purpose, making our communities healthier. That comes from making courageous decisions, partnering with local communities to grow programs and services, and expanding healthcare access to those who need it most. Together, we're building a healthier future. MultiCare.
Backed by popular demand, it's Steve Hun Kia's 2 for $222, but only while supplies last during the summer clearance sale. If Steve Hun Kia can sell 2 new Kias for $222, imagine what you'll save on all-wheel drive SUVs, but only at SteveHunKia.com.
Jessica Jalol and Jules Sperling. Good Morning Northwest, weekdays on your side.
Welcome back to Apple Valley News Now live at 5. In February, the Walla Walla community voted to pass the first ever capital levy in Walla Walla Public Schools history. This nearly $15 million project passed with a 58% vote. Crews started earlier in the summer on the new amenities at Walla Walla High School, including the new turf fields, which are nearing completion. The JV field is done, which Walla Walla High School athletes have been practicing on.
The quality is amazing, and having this new natural little bead stuff in the turf, way better than that stuff they have in Tri-Cities.
We will hear more about what makes the new turf better than others. That's coming up tonight at 6 from our Riley Fitzgerald. If you like Plains history or community, the Wings Over Walla Walla is happening over the next couple of days at the Walla Walla Regional Airport. Various planes will be on display at Gorge Aviation. 2 World War II era planes are available to purchase a flight in. Now, if you can't afford the $1,000 flight, there is a $40 raffle and a scavenger hunt to win a flight. Coming up at 6, our Lucy Lobdell will tell you about a Veterans and Pilots barbecue. So stay with us for that story later tonight. Now to a health alert. A little-known virus is causing a big concern, prompting the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention to sound the alarm. Mandy Gaither has more on the disease and what you should know.
It's a disease spread by insect bites, especially from biting midges, a type of tiny fly, and some mosquitoes. More than 8,000 cases of Oropouche virus have been reported this year as of August 1st. Most have been in South America, but infections are spreading to other countries where it's never been. At least 21 U.S. travelers returning from Cuba have tested positive for the virus.
The illness can make you very sick within 7 days.
Dr. Lizette Cardona with Cleveland Clinic says symptoms include an abrupt fever, severe headache, muscle and joint aches. In rare cases, the disease can infect the nervous system and cause meningitis and encephalitis.
Luckily, most people can recover from the illness, although it can come back a few days later.
Cardona says the virus is especially dangerous to those who are pregnant, as an infection can potentially spread to the fetus, causing harm. Since there's no vaccine, the best protection is preventing bug bites. Wear loose-fitting, long-sleeve shirts and pants. Use EPA-registered insect repellent that's labeled for use against flies and biting flies, and stay in air-conditioned places to keep insects outside.
Most of the cases in the U.S. have been imported from travel overseas. But due to the recent cases in Cuba, we remain very vigilant.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
The CDC says there is currently no evidence of local transmission of the virus in the U.S. All cases have been brought into the country from those who have traveled, but the agency says the current outbreak has raised a lot of concern that the virus could spread to the United States. We'll keep you posted.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
All right, we're going to start off and talk about that heat wave. It's here through Sunday, and it's impacting the entire West Coast. Look at this, and as you sail on up closer to the Pacific Northwest, we have the hottest weather for this time of the year, a good 10 to 20 degrees above normal. We could see some records broken in the area. Now, some of our temperatures have declined a little bit due to some smoke and haze. I'll get to that in a second. Let's talk about our heat alerts. Heat advisories all through the area, anywhere from 98 to 102. The mountains are going to see temperatures 90 to 95 degrees, very hot for those upper elevations. Stay indoors, stay hydrated. We also need to talk about the change in the pressure and what's happening outside. Now, see the southerly flow coming up. That's going to bring more smoke and haze into our area. But things are going to change on Saturday, and we're watching this system right out here. That could potentially bring some thunderstorms to the Cascades and even to the Blues over the weekend. Therefore, we have red flag warnings from the top of Washington State all the way down to California, all along this ridge here. Fire danger really high. We're watching fires in Central Oregon again, where there's tons burning right now. Let's talk about that smoke. This is important heading into the weekend. We are surrounded by it. You could see the smoke and haze. It almost looked overcast today, and we're going to continue to see that smoke and haze impacting air quality, especially down here in Oregon, but it could creep on up into our region, impacting air quality, and it really has today. You can see a lot of us are in moderate air quality. Not dangerous right now, but definitely smoke and haze. The green means clear, so we'll keep watching that for you tonight. And here's that smoke and haze. You can see it on our Bimart Skycam and looking in Yakima, 93 degrees. Or feels like temp there, 90 degrees again. Temperatures feeling cooler due to the smoke. Our sunset tonight at 7:26. Tonight, temperatures are going to be mild, cool, but again, that smoke and haze all through the region. We're in the 50s. Most of us in the 50s, might even hit 60, 61 there in Ritzville. Let's take a look tomorrow. Hot and hazy. Look at that, triple digits. Some of our temperatures have gone down just slightly, but if that smoke and haze stays out of the area, we can expect even warmer temps. If you're heading out to the golf course this weekend, look for a hazy day Friday. You might want to do those early tee times, but not a bad weekend for golf. And if you're traveling, here's what it looks like on the west side. It's going to be pretty warm, hazy in Seattle even, due to the smoke and haze coming up from the south. Here's what it looks like in Portland. Could see some record-breaking temps for September there. And if you're heading up towards Spokane, it's going to be nice and hot and once again hazy through the weekend. Here's our 7-day planning forecast. Dangerously dry heading into that weekend. Remember those red flag warnings, and a slight shift with a chance of a stray thunderstorm, mainly in the mountains, but they could slide into our area. We stay above normal in Yakima, those hot temps. Cooling down though next week, so we're going to stay positive here. 90s in Ellensburg, 88 on Monday, and then you'll see some 70s as we get towards the middle of the week. In Walla Walla, 98, dangerous heat there this weekend, along with that hazy smoke. Temperatures cooling by midweek. And in Hermiston, look at that, it's going to be hot. But again, we've backed off a few degrees on these temperatures because the smoke and haze kind of filters the sunlight out, and we stay a little bit cooler down below. So good news, bad news, I guess.
Yeah, I would agree.
Air quality. So if it looked a little hazy and overcast, that was the smoke that you've been seeing all day today.
Now we know. All right. Thank you, Stacey. Up next on Apple Valley News Now live at 5, we have tonight's Spotlight.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra.
Say less, get more. Buy one, get one for $1. Choose from Bacon McDouble, McChicken, McDouble, or Hot and Spicy McChicken. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Bad sleep.
No, the worst.
You know, there's really no excuse for bad sleep. During the extended Labor Day sale at Denver Mattress.
Right now, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Take up to $100 off our Doctor's Choice Original lineup and up to $200 off our Doctor's Choice Hybrid lineup. Check out the Summit, just $299.99. Or get 60 months, no interest, and free shipping.
Hurry, the extended Labor Day sale at Denver Mattress ends soon.
For over 49 years, Shelby's Floral has been your homegrown neighbor, bringing joy and beauty to every occasion. We're more than just a flower shop and specialize in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, and home decor. Our experienced designers are here to help you with all your floral needs, ensuring that every bouquet is as special as the moment it celebrates. Visit us today at our brand new location on Clearwater in Kennewick. We're part of your community and can't wait to help you celebrate life's moments. Shelby's Floral.
The Labor Day savings have been extended. One more week at Walker's Furniture. Save like never before with discounts on all your favorite brands during the biggest sale of the season. Or enjoy 0% interest for 5 years and pay over time. But hurry, because these limited time offers end soon.
Beautiful new bedroom sets, stylish living rooms, and quality dining sets are all on sale.
Enjoy extended Labor Day style and savings this week at Walker's.
Sundown M Ranch promotes patient-centered integrated care that focuses on the mind, body, and spirit. At Sundown M Ranch, the patient is the reason we are here. We take pride in our reputation of assisting individuals and family members through a difficult process with compassion, respect, and confidentiality.
Sundown M Ranch saved my life.
Last month, I celebrated 31 years of sobriety.
Sundown M Ranch. Today is the first day of the rest of your life.
Coming up tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest, Walla Walla Public Schools recently finished getting new artificial turf at one of their fields. We'll hear more on the next phase of the project, and we'll also hear from local athletes. That's coming up tomorrow morning from 5 to 7.
Hash browns are the French fries of breakfast.
Who says it's not French fries that are the hash browns of lunch and dinner?
That's also true.
BOGO for $1. Choose from a sausage McMuffin, burrito, McGriddles, biscuit, or hash browns. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Time to check this out because it is our spotlight at 5 and it brings us to Mission, Oregon.
That's right. Corinne Sams, a Confederated Tribes of the Umatilla Indian Reservation Board of Trustees member at large, has been named a 2024 Eco Trust Indigenous Leadership Award winner. Eco Trust is an Oregon-based nonprofit working with community members and organizations toward a vision of a climate-smart future. On the board, Sam helps the tribe make decisions in areas such as restoring native fish. Good for her.
Yeah, very
Congratulations.
good. Congrats. If you have a story idea for the Spotlight at 5, send me an email, areed@applevalleynewsnow.com. All right, we're going to come back with a final look at weather right after
your
this.
weather photo.
And the weather photo. You can't forget that.
Get ready for the Seattle Kraken all season on Apple Valley News Now.
Look, here's a phone company who wants us to use our phones less.
That's ironic.
Yeah, but in a good way. Let's find us again with Us Mode. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
It's a free ride, but I already paid.
Swing into Fred's Appliance today for our Labor Day Super Sale and discover unbeatable deals and save quality time to spend with your family. Upgrade your kitchen with the sleek and spacious LG refrigerator for just $18.99 after a $100 mail-in rebate. With its innovative cooling technology and generous storage capacity, keep your food fresher for longer while enjoying the modern design that complements any kitchen decor. At Fred's, we sell appliances.
Only appliances.
Street 1 to 5 to 7, 9, 10.
The Labor Day savings have been extended. One more week at Walker's Furniture. Save like never before with discounts on all your favorite brands during the biggest sale of the season. Or enjoy 0% interest for 5 years and pay over time. But hurry, because these limited time offers end soon.
Beautiful new bedroom sets, stylish living rooms, and quality dining sets are all on sale.
Enjoy extended Labor Day style and savings this week at Walker's.
Healthy, clear-looking skin is always on trend, but as we age, our texture and tone can change. Meet Curve Appeal's Photo Fabulous, an optimally tailored treatment that addresses the early signs of aging and provides noticeable results for pigmentation, age or sunspots, fine lines, and overall skin appearance. Book a consultation today to get camera ready and save up to $750 with the September special. Visit curveappealtc.com to get started.
I did know that back pain, foot pain come along with the job of waiting tables.
This is Tony.
Things that I've tried have failed.
And this is Tony's Good Feet story.
Before my arch supports, I felt defeated, but since getting the arch supports from the Good Feet store, I have had no pain, which still is kind of crazy to me. I'm more positive. It's like opening up a whole new life, like sunshine coming up. I would recommend it to anyone. You've tried everything that's not working, give it a try.
See how we can help you too at the Good Feet store.
Our phones were made to help us connect, and somehow they've made us less connected. Which is ironic, don't you think? Oh, I love this song so much. Let's find us again with Us Mode. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
When Apple Valley News Now First Alert weather forecasted weekend thunderstorms.
We're going to see some heavy showers,
especially in Yakima and Kittitas County.
Viewers told us that their phone weather apps didn't mention them.
Weather apps show no rain or thunderstorms in Sunnyside, Yakima area.
The weather app says nothing but sunshine. Who do I listen to?
That Saturday was one of the biggest days of thunderstorms we've seen in recent memory. Trust the Apple Valley News Now First Alert weather team to get it right. Unlike weather apps, we're local and on your side.
And
Viewer
time
photo.
now for that viewer photo. I wait for this all day. Here you go. Our friend Dee, she's a great bicycle. Look at this, another corny picture. Because yes, it is corn harvest season, and if you haven't been inviting in some of that yummy sweet corn we have around the area, you better do it because summer's nearly over. So thank you, Dee, for that. QR code right side of your screen. Use your smartphone to get your photo on, or just go to applevalleynewsnow.com. Let's plan your day tomorrow. Taking a look outside, hot and hazy. That is the forecast pretty much. As you can see, it's going to be really warm already by lunchtime, and very warm in the evening with the smoke and haze in the area. Here's a quick sneak peek at your 7-day forecast. Those temperatures have come down a tiny notch, and I think that has to do with that smoke and haze coming across the area. But a nice cool down once we get to about the mid of next week. Now here's a quick look at Walla Walla and Hermiston. Again, we see those very hot temperatures this weekend. Smoke and haze could be a problem with air quality. If you're sensitive to that, just be aware it is a problem coming up this weekend, so stay indoors. Slight chance of those stray showers or thunder showers, it looks like Sunday into Monday. And before we hit the road, let's take a live look outside on our Legends Casino Skycam. I-182, that's from Richland heading into Pasco, backed up due to multiple collisions.
All right, and we'll have an update for you on that at 6 o'clock. Thanks for joining us here at 5. I'm Austin Reed with Stacey Lee, hoping your news is good news.
Have a good night.